There are 50 little things that you can do every day, little tiny things that can change the way your neural patterns, that's right, your neurology, interacts with people in your lives around relationships. You may have heard me say that every relationship is just two nervous systems having an interaction. And there are about 50 little things that you can do to strengthen those bonds with each other every day, and maybe even multiple times a day. We get in a place where we kind of just act and react in relationship. I say this, so you say that. I do this, or you do that. Having our routines, and we stop actually trying to strengthen our bonds, make our own bodies more reactive in a positive way to the people in our lives. So this is lesson 2, and the 50 little things you can do to radically change your relationship right now. This one might seem boring on the surface, but stick with me. You're going to love it. It's about saying thank you. Do you say thank you to the everyday people in your life that do stuff for you, like your spouse? If your spouse is supposed to do the dishes every morning and they do it, do you acknowledge it? Or in your mind, is it just, well, that's their job and nobody thanks me? And do you say thank you in a way that has any kind of a meaning? Hey, thanks for that. Or is there another way to do it that absolutely opens your heart, connects with theirs, and makes your bond stronger? There is. First, just acknowledging that someone did something that makes your life better, whether it's their job or you consider it their job or not. So let's take the example of just doing the dishes in the morning. I've shared that story before. And if you notice, oh my gosh, they did this and wow, it feels great, you pick up your phone and you text, hey, thanks for doing that for me this morning. When I walked out, I just noticed how great it felt to have that open space, to have that done. Man, it's going to set up my day to be so much better. Imagine yourself receiving that message. Wow, the thing you did just made a difference in my life. My husband moved some equipment for me in our bedroom, some exercise equipment, in a way that made it more usable for me. Every time I go in there and use it, I think about this thing he did for me. It was small, but it really makes my life easier. So I text, hey, thanks for that. I'm using the equipment today that you so nicely moved for me. He always appreciates it, always appreciates it. And he does it back. Hey, thanks, my love, for making dinner for me. It's so nice to come home and be able to sit down and enjoy time with you. Wow. It just restores this love that we have for each other. And it lets a person know not only that you've seen them, we talked about that in lesson 1, being seen is everything. Being seen for some tiny thing that you did in someone's life that makes it better really opens your heart and connects you. I have a friend who for Christmas, I think, bought me these glasses, and they're iridescent and they have a glass straw and a bamboo lid. And I've probably sent her a picture of me using that glass 10 times because every time I see it, I appreciate it so much. I just love it. And it makes me think of her. To know that a little thing that someone gifted you makes your life more joyful, how much fun is that? And it opens your heart and it opens theirs. And it makes a neurological connection and strengthens it again and again and again. I see you, I appreciate you, and you really make my life better. So thanks for being in it. If you do it sincerely and you do it where you actually trigger that true appreciation and love for them, I promise you, it will be one of the biggest 50 little things you can do daily to make your relationships a million times better.